4 runs. What is Junaid Khan going to do? So here we go. And Pakistan have won. They've pulled off an unlikely victory. They've won a series against South Africa. The first time ever they've beaten South Africa in a bilateral series. They've done that against the odds away from home.
Yeah, that's what happened in game number 2. We're on to game number 3 now in this Momentum One Day International Series. South Africa, Pakistan once again from Supersport Park.
Cracking day here in Pretoria, and this is a wonderful place to play ODI cricket. Always a good wicket, always a lovely outfield, and always very well supported. I've got with me the match referee, Mr. Chris Broad, the 2 captains, Misbah-ul-Haq from Pakistan and AB de Villiers from South Africa. AB's got the coin, but before you go, concentrate now, because the last one was a disaster. Up she goes.
Oh, I missed it again.
Heads is the call.
It's a tail.
It's a tail, so South Africa win the toss. AB, what you going to do?
We're going to have a bowl again, Natch.
Reason behind that?
Well, it's a good ODI wicket, and no massive reasons except for want to put ourselves under a bit of pressure and see if we can win a game chasing.
Now, big players missing today, aren't there?
Yeah, we've got three big guys sitting out today, Graham, Jock and Dale obviously, but it gives great opportunity for other guys coming in to put up their hands and make a big play for the team.
Who are those guys?
Henry Davids comes in into the top order, and then Wayne Parnell, Vernon Philander. Vernon will obviously open the bowling, and it'd be nice to see him on a deck with a bit of juice in the morning.
Now, getting a little bit of flack, obviously, because the series is lost, but losing by 1 run doesn't really define you as a team, does it?
In many ways it does. You got to cross the line. It's as simple as that, and we know that as a team. We're honest with each other. We came up short in 2 games in a row now at home. It's not good enough, but we've got an opportunity to rectify that today, and we're going to give our best shot here at Centurion. It's always a great crowd here and great atmosphere, so it's nice to play at my home ground again, and hopefully we can entertain this good crowd.
All right, AB, hope you do. Cheers, good luck.
Thanks, H.
Misbah, happy to have a bat again?
Yeah, I think so. That's our strength. So no matter what the stats tell, it's good for us.
You guys you came on this tour under a little bit of pressure, having lost at home. So thrilled with the result, but in particular, the young guys, the new guys in the team.
I think that's the plus for us because winning is always important. But when you're younger guys, debutants, they are performing like that against top quality side in the world. That's really something positive for your team. Keeping in view 2015 World Cup, and I think these players can really develop till then. So it's a good sign for Pakistan cricket.
Any changes to your side for today?
A lot of changes, so I could not just count now. 4 changes. 2 of the injuries, Junaid Khan and Hafiz, and Shahid Afridi is resting, so, and Nasir Jamshed is not playing today, so 4 changes.
All right, thank you very much, and good luck and well done for the series win.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the news from the middle is that South Africa have won the toss, and they're going to have a bowl first.
Shahzad played really well in the last game, got 100, set the tone for the Pakistan team, allowed them to get a decent score in just those 45 overs. So he'll be full of confidence and hoping to continue on his merry way. And he's got a new opening partner today. Man in picture, Umar Amin. Very limited experience at this stage and an average that he'd love to improve. His best score 59 against Zimbabwe. So all to do for him. He's feeling a little bit of pressure. But the pressure of the Pakistan team is off. They've won the series. It's all on South Africa's shoulders now to try and restore a little bit of pride.
Vernon Philander. Sensational start to his Test career. He will look to swing the ball back into the left-hander. Need 2 umpires is one of them anyway. Sean George, he says play. And here we go.
Don't often see a wayward start from Vernon Philander like that.
Simple as that. Outswing. The man who got 100 gets 0 today. I had a funny feeling, that's why I mentioned it.
Good length there from Vernon Philander. That's what we've come accustomed to in his Test arena. He normally gets it nice and full, gets the ball just to nibble around. On this occasion, Shahzad confident after 100, maybe overconfident, pushes hard at one outside off stump. He could have just watched it go through. Gets a healthy edge and a nice comfortable catch for Hashim Amla. He's starting to make that first slip position his own. Anyway, Shahzad, 100 for last game, naught this game. Pakistan 2 for 1.
That's the career of the new batsman, Asad Shafiq, just over 1,000 runs, averaging 26, 850s. A little edge, yes, he's gone. Well bowled, Tsotsobi. Breakthrough, an early one for both opening bowlers.
And good bowling by Tsotsobi. First time he's bowling to the right-hander. His line, his length is very good. It's nice and full. Shafiq would have been standing the other end watching the deliveries that Tsotsobi bowled to left-hand and seen him shape it away from the left-hander. So as it pitches there, he probably suspects it's going to nip back at him. It does a little bit. Nice and full of length. Easy catch for de Kock. Pakistan are finding themselves in a bit of trouble. Shafiq's gone for 1. Pakistan 7 for 2.
A young talent has come to the crease. He's only played 5 matches, but has already shown a lot of quality. Ooh, diving de Kock, can't quite get there.
Gets a tickle on it, and de Kock dives. Good effort, but at that stage he already knew, I'm not going to get far enough across to make the catch. Goes away for a boundary.
Put away with consummate ease, just a little bit short, and he's played a marvellous shot.
And he's absolutely middled it onto the bank. A drag down by Philander, and he's onto it in a flash. Contact was awesome. It is the struggle for a person who concentrates on line and length, if you've got a guy who can play the pick-up pull shot. Because if you just drag down a meter short, they can hurt you in this manner. And he's done it superbly. Zuma Amin.
Oh, that's going to be a wide, and 4 of them. So 5 in total. You were talking about being challenged by the likes of Ponting and Gilchrist. In what way was it? Did they used to sit back in the crease and make use of it?
Just have a look at that bouncer once again. Banged in. More bounce than there was at St George's. Unfortunately clears the keeper.
Brilliant. Dumini at backward point.
Outstanding work from JP Dumini. Some slight width, but it's the other turf, but a good fly. And a good save from Dumini.
Nicely played. Outfield very, very quick. So we'll run away for 4.
Not a bad delivery from Vernon Philander, but Maqsood, as he's played throughout the series, just punches it and finds the gap. Maybe de Villiers is quick, but this outfield is lightning quick.
Oops. Spinned at him.
Just a little bit of width. Throws his hands at it, I mean. And Vernon Philander goes past it, and just that bounce. And another boundary for Pakistan.
What a catch. That's a wonderful catch by Hashim Amla.
That brings Ryan McLaren's 50th wicket. It's a good delivery from him. It's a little bit short. Amin, he goes hard at it, but a brilliant catch from Hashim Amla. He's very disappointed, Amin. He did all the hard work. Amin, he goes for 25, and Pakistan 43 for 3.
A happy man, Misbah-ul-Haq. A series win for his side away from home in South Africa. First time they've ever won a bilateral series here. Misfield from Tsotsobi. Won't go for 4.
but it'll ensure that the captain gets off the mark. 12 gone, 51 for 3.
Oh, in the air and gone for 4. Not in control at all, Misbah-ul-Haq, but he'll get the runs and he'll be happy with him.
Too much width, so Misbah-ul-Haq wasn't in control, but he had a full go at it, and it flew off that outside edge. Ball really comes onto the bat on this surface, and Misbah-ul-Haq did the right thing. Once he realized he wasn't quite to the pitch of the ball, he really let his hands go hard at the ball.
Catches the... Oh, yes! What about that? Didn't give him the hope of getting back across there, Ryan McLaren. Pulling through, going to his left, and it comes off the splice of Maqsood's bat, and he manages to get back.
Absolutely brilliant, Ryan McLaren. Good agility. Maqsood was late on the pull shot. Ryan McLaren, in his follow-through, managed to change direction and take a fine catch. So South Africa doing the right thing. They're getting wickets at regular intervals. Pakistan in trouble. They're 67 for 4.
84 matches for Umar Akmal. 117 50s. He's a good player, good young player.
The fingertip to it. Good fielding. McLaren down at third man. Good athlete, Ryan McLaren.
Yeah, so often we think of the likes of AB de Villiers and Faf du Plessis, who he's not playing here today, and JP Duminy, and not often gets mentioned. Not often is this fella mentioned, and he is good in the field.
Brilliant catch. De Kock going to his right and low. The ball heading for that gap that HD Ackerman had pointed out. And he snaffles it centimetres from the ground.
That is quite sensational. Well, if there was people that were unsure about whether this man should be had the gloves or AB de Villiers in the ODIs, here might be the answer. Outside edge found. It went quickly as well. It really did. That's a wonderful catch by Quinton de Kock. And a big wicket for South Africa. The dangerous Umar Akmal's gone for 5. Pakistan in trouble. 85 for 5.
Bilawal Bhatti just played 3 matches, averaging 30 already. Best that score that I told you about just now, 39 in Cape Town. Just Anwar Ali, who we know can bat, he's proved it already, and then the genuine tail enders, Tanvir, Rahman and Ajmal come in.
Man at 45 saving 1, and the square leg saving 1 as well.
So he hit it for 4. Maybe that was just a little bit too full. He's prepared to sweep, he's prepared to reverse sweep as well. So maybe it's just they know how important it is to get this guy out. Maybe they're saying, okay, we want you to sweep. If you hit it for 3 4s and then get a top edge, I'll settle for that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Either it wasn't really all that necessary, but it happens all the time in the modern game, so you've got to look for who was backing up and where. Normally you need more than one. McLaren is the first one who's got to get backed up, but he didn't. He got his angle wrong there, but the man on the boundary in that deep mid-wicket position hadn't moved at all. Out, caught slip. Tahir's in the mix as well, as far as wickets are concerned.
Another one for Amla as well. Pouched another one at slip. He's enjoying his new position. Far more relaxed than being under the lid at short leg. That edge, simple catch for Hashim Amla. And the man who did so much damage in Cape Town is gone for a single. 96 for 6.
Anwar Ali. 3 matches, 50 runs, average is 50. Out once, therefore. Best 43, not out. That was at Cape Town.
Big appeal. Umpire's not interested whatsoever, and de Villiers is going to go upstairs. He feels that there was an edge. The men behind the stumps definitely heard something.
It's good delivery. Steep bounce again from Vernon Philander. This pitch really has suited the South African pace attack.
Yeah, they seem to be happy. They seem to be thinking it's just a matter of time before their suspicions are confirmed. No issue with the no ball. He's well behind the line there, which is good. Good length. Ball stands up. Well, I'm convinced it's a glove. Definitely think there's a glove there.
Agree with you. Just a slight little deflection as that ball went through.
Let's have a look what it looked like from the umpire's perspective. Definitely. There's a noise as it goes past as well, so I think this should be reversed. Good review there by AB de Villiers. Quinton de Kock, he was more than convinced. The ball goes straight up in the air. He's celebrating the wicket. Nearly falls over in his celebration. Here we go, Sean George changes his decision and sends Anwar Ali on his way. So another wicket for South Africa, another good blow. And they really are looking like they're going to bowl out Pakistan rather cheaply. It's 97 for 7 now, and Anwar Ali, he's on his way for 1.
Rahman comes to the wicket now. He's played 29 matches. Average of just 7, but he is a little bit better than that. $100 for 7. Beautifully played. Half volley, put away.
Yeah, de Villiers is trying to go in for the kill here. He's trying to really wrap things up. So he's got a very attacking field in place. Short leg. He's got a man at slip. There's not much good. Imran Tahir is going to pitch them or over pitch them. It really is easy pickings. Doesn't matter what kind of batsman you're bowling to. A half volley is a half volley. And he's put that way with ease. The man on the boundary is behind square on the offside.
Well, that's gone up in the air. Just can't quite get there. Hashim Amla. 3 catches for Hashim Amla already today. That was nearly a 4th one.
He had to make a lot more ground than originally thought. That's the sub who's on. I don't know who's quite gone off the field. But his Misbah-ul-Haq has gone on the sweep. He's trying to target the shorter boundary to pick up one. And Hashim Amla made some good ground. Unfortunately, just couldn't get there in the end. At this stage, he probably thinks I've got a chance. Just too far.
Oh dear, put down. Straight to him. JP Dumini.
Normally good in the field, the South Africans. I'd be very disappointed with that. It just gets to him a little bit quicker than he expected. And the bowler, I feel he's been very unfortunate. Been good this far, JP Dumini at that area, backward point.
That's not going to be caught. It's gone for 4. Went for the pull shot at top edge, and it's behind the keeper. He'll accept the runs no matter how they come, Pakistan.
That's a good bouncer from Ryan McLaren. But it's a thick outside edge. Straight over the keeper. Welcome boundary for Pakistan.
On to 50. Misbah-ul-Haq. Many a time he's done this for his side. It's half century number 33 for the Pakistan captain, and his 5th against South Africa. It comes once again at a time where his team is struggling. They'll hope that he can somehow manage to get to 3 figures for the first time in ODIs, and hopefully also have a mate at the other end who will keep him company. Catches the call. Oh, put down. Ran around it. It's young Roger Aronsa on the field as a subfielder. And his heart would have been in his mouth as that ball went up in the air. Tried his best but couldn't quite get around, needed to run straight at it, but is going to his right, always going to his right there rather than towards the ball.
Here's Tahir. Needed a hit. Even then, I think he probably got there.
So that does bring up the 50 partnership.
That's up in the air. Surely someone's going to get under this and catch it. Ajmal's under it, and he's got it. But there was a slight misjudgment. But he's catching very well these days.
Just got away from him at the end. Hashim Ajmal has played many times here at Supersport Park, and you know you don't want to come hurtling off the boundary fence. The ball travels forever. Though he hugs the fence for a period of time and then comes in just ever so slightly, gets underneath it, and then it's just getting away from him, but takes it comfortably enough. 4 catches at Supersport Park for Hashim Ajmal, which is a record now, and it sees the end of Abdur Rahman for 22. Pakistan 148 for 8.
Sohail Tanvir. Not incapable, best of 59. Have a look against Hong Kong, mind you, but even so, 59's 59. Well, he's hit that. He's hit it very hard indeed.
Very, very big gap between the deep mid-wicket and the man behind square on the leg side boundary. Well, he's picked his area and he's picked it perfectly. Mind the ball.
That's up in the air and out again. He's just caught it at the last minute. I don't know whether this is a poor seeing ground. It's David Miller who's out there, but correction, Wayne Parnell who's out there, but he just backed off the ball for a second, then it nearly didn't get to him. However, it's all safe.
It's something that a lot of the fielders do at Supersport Park. They're reluctant to come in off the fence because of how quickly the ball gets to them, and often it just sails over the boundary for 6. But he catches this really low down. Safe as houses. Never looked like dropping it at any stage, but he does take it a little bit low down for anyone's liking. But Tanvir goes for 6, Pakistan 164 for 9.
The number there that's most important is the one at the top, matches 100. Saeed Ajmal playing in his 100th ODI. He's hit that. It didn't pitch until now.
Little shuffle down the wicket from the captain. Not the best delivery Imran Tahir has bowled today. Got the treatment. Sometimes those are the toughest to hit for 6, the old full toss, because you're going down the wicket hoping to catch the ball on the half volley or the low full toss, but that was around about knee height. Did a good job.
Up in the air again, and it's going to land almost in the same place. So this is wonderful hitting from the Pakistan captain. Tahir hasn't finished this over yet. I beg your pardon? Well, he's found his way to first slip, and AB de Villiers completes the catch. And Misbah-ul-Haq has played a really extraordinary innings for Pakistan. The total isn't a huge one, but without him, it would be significantly poorer.
It's wide of off stump, and he pushes at it. He's trying to find the gap between backward point and extra cover for the single. Opens the face, and it virtually just runs off the face. Good catch by AB de Villiers in the end. Well done to Wayne Parnell. He eventually gets on the board with a wicket. Pakistan bundled out. The last man gone. Saeed Ajmal caught de Villiers, barred Parnell for no score, but a lovely innings from the Pakistan captain.
It certainly was. It's not the first time he's done it either. He does it on a regular basis. Pakistan finding their way with their batting order just a little bit. Got a couple of youngsters that they're playing and blooding into this game. He's the most experienced by a long way. And he showed it today, showed all of it. A good bowling performance from South Africa. Again, a little scrappy in the field, but nothing to get too concerned about at the moment. Pakistan, having been put into bat, never got going. They just lost wickets on a regular basis, which made it very difficult for them to post a substantial score. The only score of note, that one of Misbah-ul-Haq.
Two partnerships which will be looked at, and they should have gone a little bit bigger than that. Amin and Maqsood 41 off 50, and Misbah and Rahman 51 off 85, but nothing significant.
Bowler stuck well. Philander getting a run out again. Very, very good indeed. 10 overs, 3 for 26. Sotobi 2 for 38. McLaren 2 for 28. There was a lot of use of the short ball again today. Tahir got a bit of a whack at the end, but he still got a couple of wickets, and Parnell chipped in with one. So as the groundsmen prepare the pitch for the second half of this, South Africa now need 180 runs to win from 50 overs.
An unlikely victory. They've won a series against South Africa, the first time ever they've beaten South Africa in a bilateral series. They've done that against the odds away from home.
Well, welcome back to Supersport Park for the second half of this final Momentum Cup ODI between South Africa and Pakistan. The series is already decided in the favour of Pakistan, who won the first two games at Cape Town and in Port Elizabeth. But now here, just outside Pretoria in Centurion, Misbah-ul-Haq has a job to do. He's only got 179 to defend. 180 required by the Proteas to win this game. They're probably weaker in the batting department than they've been for most of this series without the services of Cullis and Smith, and they've only replaced those two batsmen with one specialised batsman in Henry Davids. The other slot went to an all-rounder, Wayne Parnell, so they're a little weaker in that top six, let's put it that way, but it's still all looks pretty good on paper, and that man we know, Ashi Mamla, just how good a player he is. 82 matches, closing in on 4,000 runs at an average of 53. He really has been the number one in ODI for some period of time now. And then the young, precocious talent of Quinton de Kock, just starting out on a career. I think it might well be a very, very long one. With me for the first half hour of this innings is Victor Sung. Victor, shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem.
I like the wording on that, Jackers. Shouldn't. Hard word, but 180. Thought South Africa bowled exceptionally well this morning after having won the toss and elected to send Pakistan in. Sohail Tanvir, who has also been called back up into the Pakistani side. One or two guys and injuries and being rested. And he'll be going to young Quinton de Kock.
Several calls there, but it's got him off the mark. That'll go for 4. Leg stump half volley. You cannot bowl to quality batsmen.
Outstanding shot from Amla. It's a half volley on leg stump, but his body weight is position and he just places it nicely. Previously worked one to square, this time it's straight. Balance is good and timing even better.
Beautiful shot. Just over pitched fractionally, and he's so quick to get onto it.
It's a wonderful shot from Amla. This time again it's on the offside. Doesn't get a big stride, but he's got beautiful hands. Gets over the ball. And the gap in the outfield here. Once you beat the gap, it just races away. Great shot from Amla.
4 dot balls so far this over. Oopsie. He's got it, leg stump again, and Amla doesn't miss out.
Not a good delivery. It's on the pads and Amla has a full go at it. He knows there's a massive gap on that side.
And 4 more, this time off the back foot, beautifully played. Amla's just showing A, what a class act he is, and B, what a beautiful pitch this is. 28 without loss. That's pinged away. It's gone like a rocket just in front of square. There's a man back, but he had no chance of cutting it off.
It's another brilliant shot here from young de Kock. It's on leg stump, but he hits it with so much power.
Oh, that's up in the air. This will be interesting. Could be a collision. No, not yet. Well caught. Ajmal the man, top edge from de Kock, and that went high.
Yeah, Quinton de Kock trying to get on with it. It's on leg stump, but he gets a leading edge and it goes high in the air. What Ajmal did well there was he called early and takes a good catch. Let good, did Quinton de Kock. He goes for 15 and South Africa 39 for 1.
Henry David's a new man in, but not on strike as Amla crossed whilst that ball was in the air. I'm not surprised it went up so high. It's 39 for 1.
Brilliant. Quite brilliant from Ajmal. It was coming for Henry Davids, and Pakistan do have that second wicket.
Well, too good. Saeed Ajmal, brilliant piece of bowling. He bowled a slower delivery, took pace off it, went the other way. Henry Davids didn't pick it and overbalanced. Just have a look at the skill there. That's the Doosra, goes the other way, beautifully executed. Henry Davids overbalances, drags the back foot out of the crease. And a good piece of work by Umar Akmal behind the stumps as well. So disappointment there for Henry Davids. Fell to an excellent piece of bowling by Saeed Ajmal. So he's gone for 7, 42 for 9, for 2.
New man, JP Duminy walks to the wicket at number 4, so no AB de Villiers as of yet. Average just under 40. Best of 150 not out versus the Netherlands earlier on in the year.
It's done, but it's a beautiful stroke, so Ajmal using the crease very well on that occasion. But that movement we're talking about is done to unsettle the bowler, to make it more difficult for him to settle down and find a rhythm and a line and a length. Just have a look at that, how nicely played that late and under the eyes, and the timing and the placement is perfect.
Shot. He was in control.
Picked the gap as well, got into position quickly, JP Duminy. He has had his problems earlier on in his career with a short ball, but this time he dealt with it pretty well.
That's a beautiful shot. Magnificent use of the feet, gets to the pitch, and there's a gap at mid-wicket, which he exploits. 4 runs to Duminy, who started well. 69 for 2.
Yeah, the key here, Palmer's getting to the pitch, as you mentioned there. Once you get to the pitch with the amount of fielders in the circle, you can basically choose where you want to hit it. He gets down quickly, uses his feet well, and once he's there, he can either flick it square or over mid-wicket or even go over mid-on. He just chooses the mid-wicket option and executes it well. Be interesting to see how the South Africans play him, because there's no real variation to him. He's got the orthodox left-arm spin delivery. Ajmal goes after him first ball. He's fancying himself. He gets the outside edge. Not a convincing shot, but he does pick up the boundary.
Desolate look on the face of the bowler after this shot. He's trying to go back past the bowler, perhaps over mid-off. Oh dear, it's gone. That's him gone. Fantastic fielding. It's Umar Amin who dives to his left at a backward point, and he gets it right in the hand.
Yeah, it was a piece of quality fielding, because at this stage Ajmal thinks that's through. He doesn't realize that he's diving, and he's managed to get hold of the ball. And once he's done that, he just gets up, bounces it before, comes through at a nice height for the keeper. That's a bit of quality. It deceived Hashim Amla. He thought he had got enough contact on to get it through. He's on his way. He goes for 41. South Africa 75 for 3.
75 for 3, South Africa, and it's the captain AB de Villiers who walks out to the middle. Oh, that may be out. Yes, it is. It's gone. Good bounce. Enough bounce. And also beaten by the turn. It's a bat pad, and the keeper moving smartly to the leg side to collect for Rahman. Duminy gone.
Yeah, Rahman's waited on the sidelines for a long period of time. He's got his opportunity today, and he's straight into the game. You have a look at this delivery. Pitches, turns, gets the inside edge onto the pad, and a good catch by Ajmal. Sometimes the keepers get a bit disorientated at that moment in time, but he didn't. He spotted it, get his hand underneath it. JP Duminy's gone for 16. South Africa 84 for 4.
37 matches for David Miller. Average of 30 and a quarter. 5 50s. Best of 85. Has he got that? Yes. 1, 2 bounces, 3 bounces, and then over the rope for 4. He was always looking to try and get to Abdul Rahman. Just about got there this time, Miller.
No one back on the offside, so if you do get it over the infield, it's going to be a boundary. He slices across it. It's a productive shot from Miller.
Nicely put away. That'll race away for 4. Just a little bit of width there, unlike Ajmal. And I guess an error in length as well.
That's all it is, the area in length. He wants to bowl the ball up outside off stump and encourage Miller to try and drive the ball through the offside, because there is a slip in place.
cutaway has gone so fast. It's beaten slip for pace and third man as well. Right, smile.
Well, if you're going to go hard. Thick outside edge. No chance of a catch. It slipped, it went quickly and it went wide of him, and on this outfield, third man has got no chance.
That's out though. Tanvir gets his man, Miller goes. And once again, there's the twist in the tail.
The questions will be asked again. More unnecessary foot movement from the South African batsman. No one is just happy to stand still and play the ball on its merit when the required rate is 2.4. He shuffles down the surface, drives at a length delivery, outside edge is found. Ajmal takes a good catch. But South Africa have lost David Miller for 24 and are now 5 down for 124.
Useful player. Ryan McLaren got a best of 71 against India. 15, 41, 7, 16, 18. Not out. 24.
That's a lovely stroke for 4. Really is. It's just an extra cover drive.
Precisely. Simple. Stand still, let the bowler make the error, then score. And he'd turn a bit and over to win the match. If he doesn't make an error for an over, fine, it might go out to 3. Nicely played. Good reach, good stride to the ball. The weight was correct. Going at 4.68, they require 2. Can't read from here. 2. What is it? Up here somewhere. 2.23. But I think something that Kepler Wessel said in the show at the top of the program, which many of you listeners wouldn't have heard. Oh, was that? Let's watch the umpire here. Is that a leg bar? Yes, it is. It was quite straight, this, but he's come at such an angle from round the wicket, and the appeal was a bit weedy.
Probably hit him outside off stump, but probably just going over the top.
It's a great shot from AB de Villiers. Slightly wide, and he just punished that.
Well, this outfield is very quick, and as we said, it's a good pitch. Ball comes onto the bat. AB de Villiers just opened the face.
That's a good shot from AB de Villiers. Get a couple. There's the fact that Misbah didn't get a lot of runs there. Normally Pakistan would just bet around him and form some sort of total to win a game. But it was the younger batsman, top of the order, to set everything up.
So progress as far as Pakistan is concerned, that's for sure. So there's a comparison. South Africa well ahead. Looking good in this game. They lost some wickets in the run chase, perhaps through some shot selection that wasn't the best at the time, but at the moment, while AB de Villiers is there, there's absolutely no panic. He's had things under control since he's come into bat. He's being well supported at the moment by Ryan McLaren, and Ajmal has 2 overs left. Beautifully played.
It's a great shot from Ryan McLaren. Just release a little bit of that pressure. It's another pitch delivery. gets to the pitch of the ball. There's no sweeper, finds the gap. Outfield's always quick here at Supersport Park. Gets to the pitch of the ball. Watches it onto the bat.
It's a nice shot. It's through the infield, it'll go for 4.
This quality from AB de Villiers. Doesn't have to miss its line and length much when you're the bowler. This occasion just a touch full and maybe a touch outside the off stump. De Villiers latches onto it, opens the face.
Bowled him! He's gone through with a dusra. Just bounced a bit, and I think it may have come off the elbow of Ryan McLaren as he pushed forward. But Ajmal's got another.
He's a wicket taker, there's no doubt about that. This occasion he's got one. I think it is the dusra. It's just got it to stand up. Hits the under elbow. Ryan McLaren, unfortunately for him, onto the stumps. But a decent contribution from McLaren. He goes for 17. South Africa 164 for 6. Now just 16 more required from 85 balls. It's not the balls that's going to count, it's just the 16 runs, and Parnell gets an opportunity to come to the crease and make a little bit of a contribution.
Bit of trouble there with Parnell ball watching. In the end, it ends well, no trouble. It could have been a run out.
A good stop down the leg side here by Ajmal. De Villiers was under no doubt. He was coming through for the single. Parnell was the one who was a bit unsure about things. It sometimes happens when you just come to the crease. Here we go, as it's going to get stopped. Now he's panicking a little bit. But it all worked out well in the end.
Well played. Oh, just helped onto the leg side and in the gap as well for 4. Went quickly for 4. Beautiful shot.
Just picks it up off the hip, does AB de Villiers. So quick onto those deliveries. His placement is superb. Drifting down the leg side, a little bit short in length. And de Villiers is onto it in a flash.
No, he's not. He's going to hit it through the covers and get 4. Finish the game. South Africa get a victory. They win by 4 wickets. The series, though, goes to Pakistan. And after many attempts, South Africa finally get to chase a score down, and will be happy about that. Maybe de Villiers at the start of the day, insistent on trying to ensure that his side can deal with the pressure of a score on the board. It wasn't a big one, but it's a win batting second nonetheless.
Yes, happy in the South African dressing room, so there should be. It's been a good performance by the South Africans today. The people here who've come to Supersport Park have appreciated it. And AB de Villiers very honest at the toss about his team's performance so far in the series. Wanted to right the ship. He was more than part and parcel in that process. So the South African flag will fly nice and high in this wind. We'll still be disappointed that they lost the series. Credit must go to Pakistan for the way they played in the first 2 games. And South Africa finished this off in style. Wayne Parnell, ball back over length, not too bad a delivery, but well dealt with by Parnell. Gets right on top of the bounce, pierces the extra cover area and picks up the winning boundary. Probably apologises to de Villiers and says sorry that you couldn't get to your 50, but it was just in the slot. Appreciated by the wives and girlfriends. And Dave Watmore will be the coach that leaves the shores the happier of the 2.
Yeah, and soon to be leaving the side. I think one more series with the Sri Lankans and he'll be just about done. Tough job, as he intimated, that we've got to work with these players who are very talented. Don't get it right all the time. He'll He'll be happy with the signs seen on this tour. He'll be happy with how they've done on the tour. They've won the series here in South Africa, where many wouldn't have given them a hope because of conditions, because they're a subcontinent side. So good work done, a good achievement by Pakistan. Some soul searching for South Africa. Yes, they'll take a lot to say, well, they chased a score down, but will look at themselves and feel that they were below par in the series.
Okay, there we have a look at the South African batting scorecard. Got off to a decent start with the Cock and Amla. They managed to put on a decent partnership to lay the foundation, but the key was AB de Villiers' innings in the middle there, when there might have been a little bit of, or a few jitters going through the South African dressing room. He managed to calm things down, and a few contributions from the other guys down the order got over the line to get the score of 180 and win comfortably. There we have a look at the partnerships. 39 up front for de Kock and Amla, and then a decent contribution, Germany and Amla, and then AB de Villiers with a combination of Miller and McLaren managed to get them to the winning total. Bowling figures, Pakistan bowlers were decent. I know Ali struggled a little bit today. Saeed Ajmal was better than those figures would suggest. Saeed Ajmal was very good once again, picked up 2 important wickets. And Riemann, first time on this tour getting an opportunity, he managed to just pick up the 1 wicket. So there's the summary. South Africa chasing a small total. Pakistan only managed to get 179. Managed to achieve it very comfortably. Just 6 down with a lot of overs to spare. AB de Villiers not out there at the end. And South Africa win the match by 4 wickets.